on the channel, we take a look at the Chase variant Greatest Hits Series 6 Natalya, and we rank Greatest Hits Series 6 from my least favorite to my favorite.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Chase Mattel WWE unboxing and set rankings. And today we're taking a look at the Chase edition of Natalya from Greatest Hits Series 6, and in the back half we'll rank the entire wave from my least favorites to my favorite. But first, we got to dive into the Natalya figure. And of course, for all your Natalya figure needs, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And Natalya back in the line 2 times in this series here. And we unboxed the regular edition already on the channel. Check out that video if you did miss it. We'll compare it to that one later on in this very video as well. But very interesting how this one came to be. Of course, it was a canceled figure way back in the day for the Walmart exclusive. I said Walmart, meant Walgreens exclusive Elite line. It was just females in that line, and Natalya was earmarked for that. It was canceled, found a home in this Greatest Hits line, and then Mattel took it one step further and made a Chase variant edition right here. So very interesting times for Natalya fans if there ever was one. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and comparisons later on, of course. But there's old Natalya looking only like she could look if she was in the Greatest Hits line again in Series 6 right here. Greatest Hits, Natalya, Glamour Shot, Bubble Window, WWE, Elite, 8 and Up, WWE. Natalya looking good. Greatest Hits, Certified Authentic, Elite, Natalya. Then on the back, we got the cross-sell. Unboxed every single one of these, and we'll rank them in this very video. Jibber jabber at the bottom, tail the tape, got the blurb, got the Glamour Shot. All the hits being played on the package here. Natalya from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Oh, you guys settling in for a long winter. I guess we'll find out soon. Height 5'5", finisher, the dreaded sharpshooter. Living up to her family legacy, the Queen of Hearts proves night in and night out why she's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Career highlight, SmackDown Women's Champion, Divas Champion. Natalya getting it done, and like I said before, see you later, goodbye. Future WWE Hall of Famer, no doubt in my mind there. Plastic Prison, of course. Gonna have to unlock her. She is locked in. They don't want Natalya going anywhere. She barely escaped Walgreens. They don't want her to escape the Greatest Hits line. I guess that's how they're playing it off here, I guess is what we'll say. Looking good. What else we got going on? Oh, we got one way up top here. There it is. All right, now we're ready to go. Little Natalya action. See you later. Goodbye. Hands. Getting all handsy with Natalya. Dangerous. It's a dangerous business, as we know. Where's old Jenny Neidhart these days? What's she up to? See you later. Goodbye. Of course, she was in Total Divas for a while. She's trying to date Big E, and I think Big E is dating, like, Michin's sister or something right now. I don't know. But out of the package, you got a Fist of Fury and a Gripping Hand. Got the exact same ones over here. Of course, mix and match. Make them different from the regular and Chase edition. We also get, of course, Paws Out, Claws Out. 2 Paws, I believe was the name. I couldn't remember it in the last video, and I just filmed that video, and now I'm filming this one. But I think his name was 2 Paws. And isn't that where it was a 4 Paws? 2 Paws? What are we doing here? I don't know. Paws Out, Claws Out. We do get the shirt. Once again, make them different as possible. One gets the shirt on, one gets the shirt off, different hands. Voila, you got a new Natalya figure is what you do got. But now we got Natalya right here. And this is where we've been here before for the most part. Got the head going on. Once again, looks just like Natalya to me. No mistake in there. Got the little braids, buns. I don't even know what you call these up here. Looking good. Looks like you can just tune in on those things if you want to. Long blonde hair down the back. I wish her head went back just a little bit because it does feel like she's kind of like this with her head. Is what it is. But the big difference is, of course, the body and the paint job here. More sparkly, more colorful as far as the paint job goes on the Chase edition. We do see that going on here. Got the black and pink and silver attack going on. You got the black in down into the forearms as well. It does look a little weird in the joints, kind of half-colored joints there. It looks a little bit strange. Is what it is. You got the bare arms at the top there. Of course, Gripping hand, fisted hand, the exact opposite of what we got out of the package. Sequins all over on this one here. Now, of course, our arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. Love those hits. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. No real up and down on this one. Hula hoop plus traditional waist. Got those Natalya splits, kind of. How's the leg on this one? No bounce back, at least. Leg does go up a little bit. We do get the thigh cut. Very strange, just like the last one. Single jointed pinned knees. I don't understand that at all. Talk about a step back in time if there ever was one. You do get the boot cut. You do get the ankles up and down. No side to side on this one either. So it's like a mix of a basic, an old elite, and a new elite. It's just really a Frankenstein's monster is what this is. Perfect for the holiday Halloween season, I guess, is this Natalya here. Very interesting figure, but very cool that we got it after all this time. The regular and the chase one. And she does fit on WWE Mattel stand. Make sure you get the Mattel stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% over at Ringside Collectibles, as we always say. But I do got the regular edition against the chase. Which one do you prefer at the end of the day? I guess I prefer the chase because there's a little bit more detail, a little bit more pizzazz on this one. So with more paint apps makes this one more costly. They said, let's make this one the chase. We won't have to make as many of these as we will of this one. That's how the old business hat crumbles, I guess. But it's very cool to get Natalya ×2 back in the elite line here as part of Greatest Hits Series 6. 2 Natalyas in this series right here. But now we got to take both Natalyas, put it with the rest of the crew, and we're going to do it. We're going to rank from my least favorite to my favorite Greatest Hits Series 6. For another WWE Mattel Elite set rankings. In today's video, we got Greatest Hits Series 6. But for all your Greatest Hits Series 6 needs and a whole lot more, make sure you head over to Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal. That's exactly what I did. Grab these over there at Ringside Collectibles. A little bit of controversy. A lot of people saying this is really Greatest Hits Series 5. It does say Series 6 on Ringside, so I'm going with Series 6 for Ringside. There is another wave with, what is it, Dominic and LA Knight. Basically straight up re-releases, only 3 in a wave. Those I've seen at my local Target already. So some of these series getting a little weird. It's getting confusing with all these re-releases, top picks, greatest hits, regular elite line, Monday Night Wars, Legends lines, everything else under the sun. There's a lot going on with Mattel as we close out 2024. And you could make the argument maybe too much product coming out. I don't know. I'm still kicking around the idea of doing a best and worst of Jazzwares and Mattel. Maybe more of the worst stuff. It sounds like that's what everybody wants to see. Here's my gripes with the companies. Here's my gripes with what they're doing. That being said, they are still light years above the olden days. And a lot of people want to forget about the olden days, or they don't remember the olden days, how sometimes it was a little rougher. But that's neither here nor there. In this video, we're ranking it. And of course, this is going to be my list. Put your list in the comments down below. We got 7 figures. 7, including the chase. We're going to start at number 7, work our way to number 1. Number 1 being my favorite in Greatest Hits Series 6. It's all about putting them in order, though, in the comments down below. So without further ado, enough jibber jabber. Let's get after it. Let's start at number 7. And if you would have told me this line coming out, would this be at the end of the line for you? I would say absolutely not, it wouldn't be. However, after diving in, I'm going to put it at the end. I'm going to put Natalya, regular, and chase. So 7 and 6. I'm going to put the regular one at 7, the chase at 6, just because I like the design better on the chase edition here. So the chase right here, number 7. You can make them different. You put one with the shirt on, one with the shirt off, one with one set of hands, one with the other. Make them as different as possible. I was really bummed when this was canceled many years ago as the Walgreens exclusive. Thought it was really cool they found a new home for it. I'm still happy they found a home for it. However, it's a little bit old school as far as the ankle articulation and the knee articulation on this one. And it's kind of one of those things you forgot how bad it was, I guess. Just kind of like what I was talking about a little bit ago. I wish they would have updated the legs, updated the joints on this one, as it really does feel like an older figure. Dare I say a basic figure from the bottom half down. That is unfortunate. We should have got improvements on here. Constant learning, constant improvement. But I also look at it like, hey, at least we got this figure out all these years later. But they could have improved it. So just because of that, going to put this near the end of the list here at number 7 and number 6. with Natalya Neidhart. But now we're going to go to number 5 here, and I'm going to go to King Sheamus. For whatever reason, doesn't do a lot for me here. It is different, a little bit of color pattern differences with this one. Of course, you got the updated articulation, you got the hands that are removable now, so there is some new bells and whistles here that makes the upgrade worthwhile. New head as well. But for me, it's not my most iconic Sheamus. It's not really what I think of with Sheamus. It truly is a moment in time, and this moment in time is going to come in at number 5 for me. But now we're down to number 4 here. Where are we going at number 4? You know what? I'm going John Cena at number 4. I got a feeling, as I said in this review, I feel like we're going to be bombarded with John Cena's the next couple of years. You thought Cody Rhodes was something. I feel like John Cena is going to take it to a new level because we had so many Cenas in the infancy of the Mattel line. It's been a long time since those were out. I could see him hitting the vault and the greatest hits and then regular Elite line re-releases, redos. We're going to see that across the board, and this could be the start of the floodgates here. So I feel like we're going to be worn out with John Cena. And the old Cena, obviously, just like Sheamus, you got an improved head sculpt, improved joints, removable hands. But besides that, not a terrible difference from the last one. So that's why this one's coming in at number 4 right here, which brings us down to the final 3. And I'm going to go Roman Reigns at number 3. It's funny is for the longest time we got so many Roman Reigns that were basically like this. We got all those Shield figures, his initial solo run figures. It just felt like we were getting these Roman after Roman after Roman that felt the same. Now we're getting the Roman, of course, the Tribal Chief Roman on a pretty good clip. So this feels different. This feels special, taking it back to his tag team Shield days. So I do like this figure just because it's been so long. It feels different, even though it really isn't. Of course, better head sculpt, really improved head sculpt on this one compared to everybody else. And then you got the removable hands, the new articulation. So enough bells and whistles to make this one feel a little bit more special than I thought it would. That's why he hits the number 3 spot, which means there's only 2 left. Easy decision for me here, of course, at number 2 and number 1. We got The Miz, we got Cody Rhodes, and we're going to mix these 2 right up just like that. Miz is okay. Once again, a lot of improvements here. I really like that we got the different boots and different tights. Same design, but different color. Love that. That's what I want to see out of Greatest Hits. Still got that jacket. Would have liked to seen soft goods. A little too Polly Pocket. And a much improved head sculpt here, but still not perfect. Still feels like it needed a little bit of work, but it is a drastic improvement on the last one. He's coming number 2. But speaking of improvements, number 1, Cody Rhodes. Kind of like I talked about with Roman, it's been so long since we've had a dark-haired Cody Rhodes. This feels extra special this way. The update here of the jacket is absolutely amazing. You guys saw in the review of this one, the jacket on the old one stained the figure terribly. I hadn't taken that jacket off since I put it on there. Stained all over the arms, biceps, shoulders. This is much improved. Hopefully will not stain. I have to keep an eye on that there. But the black hair on Cody, the new jacket, updated articulation, the hands, all the accessories here that we had before. Just an amazing Cody Rhodes figure. A must-have and easily the best figure out of this whole wave. And I have to imagine the biggest selling one out of this wave as well. People want that throwback Cody Rhodes, I think, in their collection. So Cody, Greatest Hits Series 6, taking the Duke here, going to be the number 1 figure in this countdown. But once again, going to ask you, what do you think? What does your list look like? Put them in order down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on Greatest Hits Series 6. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. Check out the Patreon for early access to all the videos on both YouTube channels. ProWrestlingTees.com. My book, The Complete Guide to the WWE Jakks Classic Superstar Series, now available, of course, in Kindle edition. Amazon, Barnes & Noble for softcover and hardcover. SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Greatest Hits Series 6 from Mattel, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.